Hey guys, and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a Minecraft Spigot server for 1.8.8. This works on all 1.8 servers, so if you're not on 1.8.8, don't worry, it'll work on all 1.8 servers. So let's get started. So first, you'll need to download a file from Spigot, and I'll have this link in the description, getspigot.org, and you're going to download Get Spigot. I already have that installed. You'll drag it to your desktop, and you will now have this server. And we're going to rename this to just spigot.jar. And then we're going to create a new folder, and we're going to call this whatever you want your server to be named. It doesn't really matter. This YouTube server, and we're going to drag and drop the file in there. We're going to open it up. So as you can see, we have spigot.jar in there. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to open up another application called text edit. You're going to want to make it plain text, so you go to format, and instead of make rich text, so if this is your first time using it, it'll come out like this. You'll just format, make plain text. And what you're going to do is you're going to copy and paste the code I have in the description. And what you're going to do here is you're going to find the 2G right here, the first 2G, and this is going to be how much RAM your server gets. So you're going to find out how much RAM your Mac has or your computer has. On Mac, you go to Apple and about this Mac, and it'll be right here. You'll have 4 gigs of RAM. So we're going to click X on that. And so you don't want it 4 gigs of RAM because you're already using some RAM to like use Minecraft and stuff. So if you do that and you start the server at the same time while playing, your computer will crash. So make sure it's at like half of how much you have or less. This doesn't really matter, and this is just whatever. It doesn't really matter at all. And as you see, because we renamed this file to spigot.jar, that's so this can read it. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to file, save. We're going to save this as start.command and save it to your desktop or wherever you can find it quickly. So I saved it to my desktop, and we can just get rid of text edit, and we can drag it in here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to try opening this, but you can't open it because the file start.command has not been like you don't have access to it because you're just not allowed to do it. So we're going to open up terminal, and we're going to type chmod and then space a plus x and space, and we're going to drag the start.command file in here. And if this works correctly, you'll come back to your screen that says like whatever your MacBook is, and then your username. So it should come back to look like that, and so you have access to it now. So what we're going to do is we're going to start it up by opening it, and it'll do its thing. It'll open up Java, and I'll start loading the libraries, and it'll start creating files in here. So if it's been completed, it'll stop the server because you have to accept Spigot's. You have to accept their terms or whatever, and it's in the EULA text.txt. So you're gonna open that up, and you're going to change the EULA to true. Simple as that. You're just gonna click X. It'll automatically save, and then you can close that, and then we're going to start it back up again. And it'll do its thing. It'll load up. It will start up like all like the cactus or anything. It'll start spawn up and everything. And it'll give you all these files that you'll need for your server, including the plugins. I'll probably start a series on like plugins and stuff like you can do. I'll probably upload a video tomorrow on it, and I'll give you like your world and stuff. And I already have a video on how to upload your world, and that was like a day or two ago, and I already have a video up on that. And so right now it says done. So it's all done. So we're just gonna type stop because our server's running right now. We're just gonna push stop, and I'm gonna go through the server.properties. So I'm just gonna open it with text edit, and so here are all your settings for your server. So generator settings, do not mess with that unless you know what you're doing really. Permissions level, that just gives like how for like your server, like how many or how much permissions. I really don't know what that does, but allow nether. I personally don't like to allow the nether in my server because I have like nether portals for like portals, but you can change that to whatever you want. Level world name, so that's how you change your like your world. If you want to change your world, you just upload it in here. I already showed you that a couple videos ago. Enable query, I don't know what that really is. Allow flight, so that's like for in survival, people can hack. They can use modded clients to fly. Just have that as false if you're trying to like be a good server, or you can have it like so like your friends can fly and stuff. Announce player achievements. I normally change this to false because it's really annoying in chat, especially if you have a lot of players on. Server port, do not change that. That's like the default Minecraft PC server port. Max world size, you can change this like if you have a faction server or something. If not, just leave it. The level type is just default. I think that's like for mobs and stuff. Enable Archon. Archon is your picture. So like your picture next to like your name on like the server, like Myplex has like a MP or something. And then level seed, like you can put a seed in. Force game mode, false, for IP. You can, I don't think you can change that really. Network threshold, I'm not really sure what that is, but build height, you can change the build height. Spawn NPCS, don't really know what that is. Whitelist, so like say you don't want players to join your server, you just turn to true, and you'll go into your whitelist.json, and you'll change, and you can like add names to it and make only certain people allowed to join your server. I'll just change that back to false. And spawn animals, that if you want animals spawned. Hardcore, that like lets you like not regen health or something like that along those lines. Snooper enabled, I don't really know what that is. Online mode, yeah, that's like has your server online. Resource pack, so you can upload like a custom resource or a texture pack. PvP, on or off, true or false. I like it on. Difficulty, just that's like peaceful. 2 is like medium or whatever. Enable command blocks, false, because that can like you have duplicators and stuff. I just like to keep that off. Game mode, so that's like the default game mode your players will go in. So 0 is survival, 1 is creative, and 2 is adventure, I believe. So I'm just going to keep that to survival. The player idle timeout is 0. So that's how many, like, I believe seconds maybe, like they're off of the server. I don't even know what that means. Max players, you can change it. So like 2 gigs of RAM, 2 gigs of RAM will like hold like 40 players, but just leave it to the default 20 if you want a good running server. Monsters as mobs, change it to true or false. Generate structures, if you want structures generated throughout your world. View distance, how far your players can view. If you want a non-laggy server, just have it as 10. And this is like the message of like next below your server name, and this is gonna be called my YouTube server. And so that's basically all there is for server properties. Don't mess with the EULA.txt. If you want to reset your server, delete every single file in here except for spigot.jar. Every single file, and just go back through your process of starting up your server. No, actually delete every single file except spigot.jar, and then you'll just have to go back through the process like accepting the EULA, and you just have to go back through and change all your settings back, just in case like you messed up somewhere along the line, which I don't know why you'd want to do that, but just in case you want to. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye everybody.